for a spot in the Elite Eight.
Edwards off the flare screen.
Offensive foul and a charge taken by Davis.
That play was just too slow developing. It gives Davis a chance to step in and draw the foul.
Possession arrow is with USC. And is Gottlieb going to call a timeout? Yes, she is, I think. And she also motioned to advance. Both teams have timeouts left. Both sides are in the ball. Let's see, SC still has a foul to give. Juju trying to keep her hopes alive to match it.
Let's see what Nikki Collin decides to do here defensively. I don't know if you want to try a quick trap, if you want to try something different. They've been pretty good and solid in their man-to-man. It might not be worth the risk. Maybe just straight up good ball pressure right here.
Forbes to run the show.
Can you keep the ball out of Juju's hands in this set?
Oh, losing her shoe is Davis. Sneaker on the deck, trying to get out of the way of Watkins. Juju triple team, finds Davis inside, and she missed the layup.
They're going to have to review this. Call on the floor, though, is USC ball. How did Davis get her shoe on and then get open under the basket?
And then couldn't make the gimme.
I mean, she was so wide open.
Crazy
the call
sequence
on the floor
there.
is white ball that is being reviewed.
It's got to be conclusive evidence to overturn it. Boy, that's a close one.
Yeah.
See what the officials come up with. I think it might be Baylor's ball right here. It looks like it goes off.
Yeah, that looks like. Yep.
Right. So that the officials decide and determine at the monitor. Then I'm sure Baylor's going to call timeout if it's their ball to advance it. Both coaches can utilize this time as a timeout. USC has one foul to give.
That is like fingertips for both sides near the ball there. Call on the floor would keep it with USC.
So now they're going to bring Cameron Inouye in and look. So this is taking a little bit longer than usual, but they want to get it right.
Yeah, they gotta. Okay, they closer to a decision.
They come together. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
Again, the call is USC ball. And it will remain, after all that, USC ball.
So you D up hard right here for Baylor. And you better rebound. If you don't get the rebound, you have to foul immediately. Down 2.
5 on the shot clock. 29.3 to go.
Pre-switch by Baylor.
They lob it inside to Watkins. And a foul with 2.9 to go. Reaching in is Fauleroy.
You do not want to foul. There were 3 on the shot. They invert their defense, so they pre-switch. So that when the ball comes in, you can have the right matchups. Wow.
And now Watkins, who's 8 of 9 at the line. 84% on the season. 2 makes to make it a 2-possession game.
Three timeouts for Baylor.
And USC does have a foul to give. 4-point lead for SC, and Watkins has scored the last 7 in crunch time for the Trojans.
Obviously, Baylor did not want to foul. We'll see who
Who's she going to put on the floor?
Let's see who she puts on the floor. I mean, I'm going to Caitlin Davis.
Yeah, 24 and White would be the one at 58%.
So I would look for a direct feed to the block. Look for a little cross screen action here.
10-3 run over the last 3.5 minutes for Southern Cal. There's the inbound to Edwards. Back to Andrews looking for three. Banks it in! 1-point game. And a timeout to advance for USC. Off the window for Andrews.
Sarah Andrews sets the cross screen, then comes around for the handoff. This is very well done. She sets the screen, then she comes right over for the handoff. Excellent execution, and she'll take the bank.
Her 5th triple of the game, 9th for Baylor.
If I'm USC, I'm trying to inbound the ball to Juju, and I'm doing everything I can if I'm Baylor not to let her catch.
Is Caitlin Davis out, or is she your inbounder with that 58% free throw shooting number in the game? Number 24 in White is the worst free throw shooter.
Let her step to the ball and catch it.
If you're Baylor. She runs in the totally opposite direction, and they do get it into Watkins. Double team coming, and a foul. Andrews whistled for the reach in, her 4th, and Juju to the line, but now even 2 makes, it's still a 1-possession game.
Right, so then you're going to call timeout, you're going to advance the ball. Now let's see what happens here, because, you know, I know we've been talking about that foul that USC has to give. If you're going to take that foul, you better take it on the dribble down, not on the dribble up. You don't want to let the officials think that you can get caught in the act of shooting.
29 for Juju. $30 for Watkins. 12 of 13 from the line, and a massive 4th quarter for the freshman. She's got the #1 seed in front by 3, under 20 to go.
And you know what, because they still have a timeout remaining, does Baylor. I'm going for a quick 2 here. I'm still trying to extend the game.
7 of 7 at the line in this 4th quarter. She has scored the last 9 points for SC. Forbes has 4 fouls. She would be the only one who you wouldn't want to take that chance if they choose that foul to give. 14th time this season, Juju scored 30 or more.
You're switching on everything if you're USC. And you do not want to foul. You don't want to stop the clock. But I still think a quick 2 is available, even though Nikki Collin probably has a play with both options.
Last inbound, they went for the 3 and got it with Andrews. Watkins able to get over the top of the screen that time. Back to Andrews. No good. Rebound, Marshall. And a foul immediately. 16th rebound for Rhea. And it will be her first trip to the line coming up.
Didn't like the options there. Just the play was too slow developing. I mean, it's Edwards and Andrews playing on the top of the floor. She did have a good look. It was a deep 3.
Marshall's a 68% free throw shooter. Needs 1 to make it a 2-possession game.
See, the problem with going for the 3, it took too much time. And as long as you still had a timeout left, I might have considered the quick 2 in the paint, put a little pressure on USC around the rim, not to foul, and then try to extend the game.
In and out. And the final timeout for Baylor to advance. 7.5 to go, down 4.
She just really needed to make 1 to make it a 2-possession game. Now you got to go for the 3.
They have the biggest upset of the tournament so far, knocking out 2-seed Ohio
They
State.
still have that foul to give, Beth.
Yep. Just not Forbes. She's on the inbounder. Edwards for three. Doesn't get it. Out of bounds to Southern Cal with 1.2 to go.
Are they going to review this?
The out of bounds call on the floor is white ball. This play is under review.
That might have been last touch by Juju. After just an incredible regular season for the Pac-12 Conference, in its final campaign, they pushed 5 teams into the Sweet 16 and now trying to get a second team into the Elite 8. Oregon State's already there. And USC, that berth within their reach right now.
What a season for Baylor. I mean, what a job Nikki Collin has done. 26 wins. They won 8 of the last 9. And you know what? The officials have to do this, Beth, even though we know the game is over, because they got to get it right.
The call stands. White ball.
They are trying to advance in the NCAA tournament. They're being evaluated on this right now. They can't just let it go, even though the game's over. So they have to go to the monitor and look.
So an inbound away from advancing here for USC. And that'll do it. Southern Cal will fight on. And this remarkable season continues into the Elite 8. For Lindsey Gottlieb and the Trojans, they will face UConn or Duke on Monday night. Can Juju, Watkins, and company find a way to the Final Four?
An incredible offensive performance by Juju Watkins to lead her team with 30 points on 28 shots. She was 2 for 11 from the three-point line. Obviously, the defensive game plan was schemed to try to limit her, but she did get to the free throw line. She had 6 boards, 4 assists, a couple of turnovers, and 39 minutes of play.
Help in double figures from Mackenzie Forbes, and a double-double Rhea Marshall, 11 points and 16 rebounds. And so, move USC on. They will be one of the teams here Monday night in the Elite 8.